What are RPCs? Why is it critical to blockchain development? Understanding concepts of digital age, RPCs, APIs, and nodes. With increased infrastructure compatibility and better tools for developers hoping to create custom apps, Web3 promises to improve the usability and functionality of decentralized applications for users. These tools will be environments that instruct blockchain developers on how to create applications and primary approaches for convenience and security. RPCs, APIs, and nodes are likely terms you are familiar with if you have even a simple interest in blockchain technology. RPCs, APIs, and nodes are not new concepts in the digital age, but blockchain apps give them more importance. This is because Web2 applications have had more time than blockchain to develop user interface layers that effectively hide all complexity from users. Blockchain is still a young, developing industry. As a result, the internal workings of the application aren't as remote from the users that interact with it. This can be noticed in the MetaMask example, where the user must manually enter the RPC network information to add a new connection to a blockchain. Better tools and environments for developers are essential because, while some people may like to have this authority and influence over the things they use, it doesn't necessarily promote wider adoption. In order to get a thorough explanation of how blockchain, RPCs, APIs, and nodes, read on whether you're a developer looking to create apps or just curious. RPCs, APIs, and nodes. Understanding the basics is essential if you want to know about blockchain development. Here, we come across RPCs, APIs, and nodes. Understanding Remote Procedure Call, RPC. RPC, or Remote Procedure Call, is a method of requesting information from a server by sending a client request to a receiver and connecting directly to the server. For instance, a DEX couldn't provide appropriate sales data without a remote procedure call. RPC connections are built to support this. Relation between RPC and API. The RPC creates the connection to one or more servers, and the Application Programming Interface, or API, subsequently enables back-and-forth communication between them. What are nodes? In the blockchain industry, the word node is commonly used. A node is a computer that acts as a server and stores data. The decentralization of a network depends on the world's network of nodes, which communicate with one another, confirm transactions, and participate in other blockchain operations. Because there is no single authority figure or single point of failure, it is very difficult for one organization to attack or control. Nodes perform a number of tasks, even though we usually hear about them in terms of logging and verifying transactions and generating new blocks after a network is established. Nodes are also essential for establishing decentralized applications. RPC node is a basic element around. Most developers use RPC nodes while creating decentralized apps. The RPC node is a basic element around which the infrastructure of the program is created, and data is saved. Sounds easy enough, doesn't it? We'll explore how RPC providers can support development in the section that follows. RPC providers and anchor. RPC node requests by themselves are unable to filter and aggregate data, and as mentioned above, are only the first step in making an expansive and functional application function as it should. As we've created, RPC nodes seem to be essential for creating decentralized applications, but doing so actually requires a lot of work. Without a large, committed crew, maintaining the node's technology and ensuring its security might be challenging, especially if an RPC connection with numerous different blockchains is needed. To avoid having to start from scratch, RPC providers can help with their RPC, API, and software development products. Anchor, a well-known network provider, provides all the connections and resources needed to efficiently and securely develop a decentralized application. This benefits developers as well as the introduction of a cutting-edge line of user-friendly Web3 goods, which in turn attracts new users. Near Protocol environment. Developers can connect to and interact with the Near Protocol environment with the use of the RPC Near API, which Near provides developers with detailed setup instructions. As was already said, these tools make it possible for developers to quickly and securely build up a working Web3 application without having to invent the wheel. Why do we need NEAR protocol? The NEAR blockchain is an open platform for proof-of-stake and decentralized applications. Due to a few important aspects, it has developed rapidly during the past year, having received the climate-neutral product certification from the South Pole. NEAR is now a blockchain for the growing number of regenerative finance, ReFi, applications that focus on the environment. As with Ethereum, more users mean more transactions, which results in sluggish transaction processing and expensive fees. The blockchain paradox outlines the challenges of scaling, which is essential to enabling speed, security, and decentralization. Without the requirement for Layer 2 scaling solutions, NEAR's Nightshade sharding design makes sure the network can properly process transactions even during peak times. You will reach the most people and have the best chance of success if you design your applications to be compatible across blockchains. NEAR offers ways for users and developers to connect to Ethereum, the blockchain ecosystem that at the moment supports the most decentralized apps. Ethereum Virtual Machine (EVM). On the NEAR network, developers can run Ethereum-compatible apps using Aurora and Ethereum Virtual Machine (EVM). NEAR Protocol Bridge. For users to easily and immediately transfer Ethereum and many other ERC-20 assets to its blockchain, a NEAR protocol bridge was constructed, which is called Rainbow Bridge. Some important facts. NEAR invests heavily in ensuring developers have the greatest possible experience and assistance when building on its blockchain, in addition to the EVM for compatibility. This consists international teams of expert developers who support those building a dApp on the NEAR blockchain. Paying developers fairly using the fees that their smart contracts produce. Funds provided by the NEAR Foundation. JavaScript development is supported by CLIs, SDKs, and APIs in a number of other languages as well. Conclusion. In conclusion, both RPCs and APIs are essential for building a dApp that communicates with several blockchain networks. Similar to the world of developing Web 2 apps, development tools are required that not only simplify the process of creation but also offer the necessary safety to promise that there are no significant issues along the journey. Major takeaways. Web3 promises to improve the usability and functionality of decentralized applications for users. RPCs, APIs, and nodes are not new concepts in the digital age, but blockchain apps give them more importance. Without a large, committed crew, maintaining the node's technology and ensuring its security might be challenging, especially if an RPC connection with numerous different blockchains is needed. Having received the climate-neutral product certification from the South Pole, NEAR is now a blockchain for the growing number of regenerative finance, ReFi, applications that focus on the environment.